Alright everyone, welcome to the stream. Let's get started. So, today I'm going to be taking a little bit of a break from Minecraft. We're going to be doing some From the Depths tonight. I want to build something specific. I want to build like a cool looking airship, I think. That would be a cool thing to build. Also, welcome Funky, welcome to the stream. Just getting my night started. I've had a few already, but this, just taking vodka tonight, so... I have my little Daytona Speedway glass, so let's go. Alright. So we're going to be building like a Zeppelin thing. Have no plan for it, no design. We're just going to go with it. We're going to roll with it. So, and I know what I want to do. I want like a double spar thing. Where it's going to be like... two airships, like two gas bags or whatever, connected in the middle, and then below it is going to be the gondola. Kind of like in the thumbnail. That's what I'm going for. So we'll start like making a basic outline here for the shape. Kind of like this, and we'll have various parts for like crosswalks almost, in a way. So let me pull out decorations here. We're gonna have railings between them. We could put other engine cars in the middle, but it would probably be better if the engine cars were on the sides. I mean, I could have space for them. Here, let's see if I wanted to do something like that. We'll leave space for something. Like a visual reminder we're gonna try something later. Where's the front? Okay, so the front's this way. So let's just duplicate it like this, I think. That would be good, yeah. And then we'll have, like, probably two more of those. We'll have this part go pretty far. And then we'll basically build that, you know, standard circular sort of shape. For, like, a cross-section, pretty much. So, what we're going for is probably... something along these lines. I don't know how tall I want it to be, but we'll see. Maybe better to go to the very front of the craft. Something like this. Depends on where I want them with the crosswalks, because I can always change where the crosswalks are. So let's say the front's over here. We have this be as close as we want to get it. So if we wanted to try to build out the front here, what if we tried sloping it in? How big do we want to make this? How much lift do we want it to have? Because we want it to stay airborne for a while, preferably. Kind of go with like a 3-2-1 slope, maybe? 3-2-1 like that. And if I zoom out... yeah, that'd be pretty big. We're going for a pretty chunky looking design here. Maybe two like this, and then we'll just have it go around, basically. And like this. So it's 2, 2, then we go 3, like here. Pull up this slope. We're going for a gentle sloping curve. Yes. And then after that, it's 5 blocks in the middle. And then we rinse and repeat. There we go. Now, my biggest concern with doing it like this is I want them to look cool, like, with the point on the edge, you know? Because we gotta taper them off. We don't want it to just be a block, you know? You've seen a Zeppelin before, I guess most of the people watching. Or at least seen a picture. Seen the Goodyear blimp at least, I'll help that much. Alright, there's that part. So we are duplicating it on this side, which I guess makes sense. I could, like, copy and paste whole sections to make it easier. Although sometimes it can be tricky to get them targeted to the right place. There's that. Then we rinse and repeat on the other side. Almost done with the full circle shape here. I want minimal weight, because that's what I'm going for. You want this to be relatively lightweight. Have a lot of space for the air you need. The helium or hydrogen or whatever. Now, I could shove a bunch of explosives in the center to make it like simulate hydrogen, because, you know, explode. That's always fun. Because I don't think I want to put any weapons on this. I think I want this to be decorative only. Which is a lot of my builds, honestly. So how do I want to do this? Because I want to go inwards with the shape here. I just want the transitions to work well enough. I guess we could just do the most simple stuff, because if I try to do anything too complicated, it's gonna get messed up at some point. Kind of like this. So you get the gist. It's kind of like tapering in, basically. Now, eventually, we're going to run out of space here to do that, and then I'm going to have to worry. Because that's just the issue. You can't make it perfect with the blocks you have. It's hard to use hard angles to get... Because then at some point, you're going to have something that doesn't look that... Like, we don't have a block to fix something like this. At that point, we're gonna have to try something weird, maybe. I don't even know if any of these could help us here. Yeah, because then we kind of get stuck because we run out of space. We'd have to, like, consolidate, almost? Let me see if there's a way to do that. Like, is there a 3 to 2? Like a 3 to 2 meter transition we can try to use? I don't even know how I'd try to use it. Like a inverse, maybe? Go from a place of 3 to a place of 2. That's not exactly what I want. It's the other side. And then it goes in the other way. I don't know if this is what we want. That's always the problem with stuff like this. It always starts this one halfway through. There we go. Okay. Does make me wonder. It's like, I can't really go any further out. I don't have 2 by 2 corners, unfortunately. It's always 1 by 2. I mean, I could use decorations for it, but that just doesn't feel right. I would need to figure this out before I can keep going. Just this corner that's an issue. So we can extend it this way all we want. But once we get here, well, there's that problem. That won't help us either. Well, I guess we'll have to put a decoration on it or something. Mimic alloy. What block am I looking for? It's a inverted. No. Yes. Inverted. Two meter inverted. And let's get to the right thing here. Up and down scaling, pitch 90. Okay, minus 90. Left right scaling 2. Positioning 0.5. Does that get us the shape we want? Kinda does. Now I'm looking for triangle corner. Alloy triangle corner 2 meters. Minus 90. Forward 1. Left 1. Left minus right 1. And then we need the scaling. Scaling left right scaling 2. Okay, and then instead of 1 it's 0.5. Okay, that now we have the look better. There we go. Now I have to repeat the process here, because if I have to, I will, but I prefer not having to do that. Kinda looks like I may have to. Fortunately. Please, just put those blocks in. Give us a way to do stuff like that. I really want that. So if I rinse and repeat the process... Oh god, we're gonna need some weird bullshit. I need like a 3x2 almost? What if I did something different? What if I like... just pushed outwards? What if I did something weird? Three by 2? 4 by 3? Wait a minute. I'm gonna copy these, just so I don't lose them. But... I kinda want to experiment with this. What if something like this happened? I knew I would still need these. And the problem is then these wouldn't work. Gonna have to try something. Is there really no easier way to do this? Come on, I want to build the cool stuff, not have to worry about this crap. What if I take a new approach? What if we go with, like, a spike design, maybe? Or we just build things out and hope for the best, maybe? What do I want to do? I want to try something. What if we just say fuck it and then do whatever we want? That could work. I want to just try something bare bones, almost. How far out do I want this to go? I'll experiment with this side. And then just connect the 2 points, and then we'll hodgepodge it in between. It's hard to describe what I'm trying to do here, but there's a method to my madness. It's like... we're gonna conjoin it, and then once we have the basic frame, we'll fill in the frame, even if it looks ugly. Or we can do whatever fixes we want. I can polish it later. Something like this. There, it connects like that. Oh, we could have a little decoration at the end like that, too. That could work. Alright. There, that's what we're going for. Kind of like this design. Now, it immediately presents a bunch of problems, but we're just going to ignore them. What if we try doing weird stuff instead? We could try doing weird stuff. 2 to 3. How about 1 to 2? Kind of like this. That means we'd have to do the opposite around here. 2 to 1. And then 2 to 3. Like, kind of like this. That way, we could then use a corner piece like this. We'd have to do some hodgepodge for this, but I don't mind. Or we could go even further. We could lean even further into the stupidity. I may actually end up doing that. That could be less of a pain. Because if I can avoid using excessive decoration blocks, I will. I'd rather have the physical blocks than just use... I don't know. That's just a personal thing. Oh, I still need the support there. How about, like, something like this, maybe? Or at least something like this. That way the front's a little bit more armored. I mean, it won't matter because it's a gas bag, but still. It'll be almost, like, square at the front, but, you know... I guess that's fine. It's not like it's too much to worry about. Do I have a complete front spire portion, or would I have to do something else? I could use something decorative. What about the mast top? Yeah, something like that. That could be cool. Oh, if we wanted, we could have a ram. Well, that weighs 10. How much does a ram... I mean, again, I'm not going to weaponize it, but still. It could be a decorative thing. Ram weighs 80. We'll just keep this for now. Could have it be heavy armor, too. We'll see. So this sort of weird design thing is kind of what I'm going for here. We just trimmed everything down to where we can use the blocks we have for it afterwards. like this. So instead of using the standard corners, we have to use these weird ones. And we just, like all these offsets. And then it may look strange, but I don't know if that would work for this. Would this instead need something like this corner? Or, well, because it has to still go up. That's the thing. It still has to go up. Line must go up. Well, let's try it anyways. No, that won't work. Maybe there's something more to what I'm looking for here. Oh yes, that's it? Well, it's bulging out in the opposite direction? Yeah, that's not what I want. No, that's not what I want either. What am I trying to do here? Oh, actually, no, I just do that. That's it. That's all I have to do. And that means I don't need this here. But if I don't need this here, I'll have to adjust it. Maybe a 2 to 3. A 1 to 2. Or maybe we could just use a regular one. I'm slowly figuring it out. Because once I get this done on these corners, I can just repeat it. Rinse and repeat and not have to worry about it. Get that part behind us. Well, well, that's not gonna work. Because that means this would have to be like this. Yeah. Yeah, that's how that would work, because I'm gonna repeat it at this side. Because if yeah, all that would mean is just we'd be doing something else. But we may have to shift it in. Like, what if the point is shifting it in? If we did shift it like that, then that would be a weird thing right here. It'd just be back at square one. We'd have the same problem we did before. Like, how would I continue this pattern? I guess like that. Then we run out of space here? Well, let's see what happens. I mean, this is a mess anyways. And there's this whole thing. Can't do that either, because then we have this. How am I gonna do this? Well, let's just fill out whatever we can for now. So I have the basic 4x4 shape. I could just repeat that over and over. Alright, prefab. No, I don't want sub-objects, please. It had to be somewhere I could place it. Alright, we have the height. Full height. Then we adjust the width. So it should be, that should be perfect. So if we have that, that'll mean I'll have to place it in the middle. Where's a good thing I could copy with placing the block? What if I extended it by 5? That would not work. Has to be 4. But that means I'd have to place it here. How am I gonna do this? I guess I'll just do this. Maybe something like that. I have a place to place it next time. Did it copy correctly? Looks like it did. I can always just replace these bottom blocks later. Saves me time. That way I can just spam click. Yeah, it's starting to look a little better. Make this a bit longer. But maybe just a few clicks more and I think we'll be good. That looks fine. Yeah. Well, we'll give it one more. There we go. How much does it cost now? 62k just for these, Lamau. It's gonna be really expensive and really big, but, you know, screw it. Go big or go home. Actually, we'll make it one shorter. There we go. Saves a little bit. Still gotta figure out how we're doing the front. God, what am I gonna do? Maybe something like this. Then I could use the decoration for these. Well, then it's not completely symmetrical. How am I gonna do this? I can't do that either. Man, what am I gonna do? Maybe just this? That won't be proper. I mean, I guess I could do that, but then that... No, yeah, then it wouldn't work here. I mean, could I do something weird? No, because it would have to... It looks like it doesn't line up, but it does. Could I then do a 2 to 3? Could. I would just push the problem further back. Doesn't make the cleanest lines. Could this process even be repeated? I think I'm going about this the wrong way. See if I can Google that for help. Let me Google this. If I wanted, like, wedges, I could try wedges. But the thing is, this just starts curving in at the 5. What if I curved it in earlier? Like, what if it curved in here instead? Then it would also curve in at the top. So I want this to work. I don't want to give up and do something stupid. I want it to work. Yeah, I need to fix this too. I want to start straight with this. Get rid of all of this. All this is doing is leading me astray. The goal is just to connect these. Maybe there's another type of offset block? Is that it? May have found it. The offset. Well, that's because that's using this. And I want this to curve around. Okay, so there's the offset, and then it curves in like this. So 3, 2, 1, 1. Yeah, that's how I wanted this to go. 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Yeah. So that means on the third block, it's curving in. So that means that this is not like that. We have to have this offset. Okay, let's see how far I can take this. Offset. Okay. Okay, that section kind of did something. Now, how am I going to keep this up? Whatever did I do here? So what if I got rid of all of this? There we go. Now it's actually copied well. And it looks like something I was trying to make. Okay. Now what if we just rinsed and repeated? Instead of the 3, we'll do 2. Like that. Once. Okay. So it looks like 2 struts. Kind of like that. Okay. Okay. Then we continue. Now we'll probably run into some sort of problem. So this is where we are right now. Does that actually line up or not? I can't tell. I can't do something like that in the middle. Because then it would have to go down to here, to this block. This block is where the problem is. It's the joining part. We would then have to do a triangle thing like this. Now, I don't know if that's going to be sustainable or not. How'd I do the joinery up there? I guess I'll just have to work backwards? Then that makes it go flat here. I don't want to do that. Maybe the 1 meter offset. Okay, we got those. 2 meter offset? No. That won't work. 1 repeat here? No. That won't work either. That ain't working. That's the way you do it. You play your guitar on the MTV. That almost works. Wait. It does a weird thing. That may be what I just have to go with, but then I can't do anything here. That's the problem. I get stuck. Well, let me save this as something first. How do I want to save this? You're also, at the same time, let me send a Discord DM as well. Alright, we'll give it a temporary name here. Let me reload. Probably pour myself another drink too. But I'll have to pace myself a bit more if I want to actually stay. It's only like 8 o'clock. I need to actually, you know, not die. That's the goal anyways. Okay, so we have the basic shape we're going for here. How do I want the gondolas, or the side to connect to everything? I almost want to have, like, interior bags, I think. Because that's how it went in actual, airships. Kind of like this. Then we can have these pathways on the sides. And we can have a bit of an extra air pocket where part of the skin is torn, part on the inside is still there. I just need to know how much lift I can get with this. Here's the problem. It just can't go further. So it's 5 on the side, 5 on the side. If it's 5, why are we trying to go forward with 3? Why are we trying to go forward with 3? What the hell am I doing? Is this 5 or 3? It is 5. What if we just push all this up 1? Wouldn't that be easier? God, this is gonna be such a mess. Screw it, we're getting rid of everything for now. I don't care. We're gonna just do this later. Do it later. In the meantime, how do I want the actual gondola to look? Or even connect? So I want it to be like using spars. So the center of the craft is not even. I need to keep that in mind. What if I have a placeholder for now? Something like this, where I remove one strut, and then I have it like blend in, kinda. Like this. That way I can have multiple blocks go down to connect it with the spar. Then I can have these beams in the center for strengthening. I don't know, this may work, we'll see. How far will this get us? That far. Alright, I think we'll hook it up here. Or we could go even grander. Like this. Depends on how much free space I want. No, this works. Yeah, I like this. So then we need a general shape for the gondola. There we go. And then I think that's the general shape that we're going for the gondola. That can work. How much lift can I generate, though? Well, I guess we can go ahead and design the bags. But I would want as much of the interior space as possible for it. Maybe this much? Is it spaced properly? I think so. Oh, I want to put it as far forward as I can. And I want multiple chambers I'd have to, like, segment, almost. So assuming it all stops here, I just put a cap on it. You just follow a general pattern of going inside, not worrying about any slopes or anything. Oh, my music lagged there. May go inward one. Yeah, something like that. If that doesn't give us enough, we can always change it later. Alright, there's that section. We'll hook it up to the ground here. We'll give it several points of contact. Give it a point of contact on the roof. 4 main points of contact, basically. Looks good to me. We'll wrap it around, finish it up. So I want to get this thing airborne first to see how much extra lift I have to work with while I'm building it. Okay, so we have a basic layout here. Now my goal is to extend this through the whole section of the hull, and then use that as a way to gauge how many, like, sections I can have, basically. So, and I think I'll use the same tactic, I can't speak, same tactic as before. So let's do this. Actually, hell, I could clear the whole thing if I wanted to. Clear the prefab. I'd have to shrink it by a few blocks. Oh, my music paused itself. Thanks, YouTube. Very cool. I always did like this song, though. How do I tell which direction this is even facing? Well, so this is the front. I'll just have it go back this way anyways. Okay. Okay, 19. $19 by $19, maybe? Let's try it. So just a few segments. Do they work? If they do, I'll just have to place more on, stuff on the sides. But that's fine by me. In fact, let's prep that right now. Going to the second to last one. I mean, you'll have these side sections run the whole way, but still. Need these for the catwalks anyway. Then hopefully I can just keep spam clicking. How much does this thing cost now? $123K just for this. Lamau. Then I can finally fill this part in. Okay. Oh, it wasn't... Ah, dang it. It wasn't, fixed properly. I didn't mirror it. Oh well. I'll have to mirror it after. Then we can just put caps on the ends, because then we have this one section, and then that's where the rest of this part begins. So, just to make things easier, I'm just going to press F. I'm going to Control Z first. Mirror, then I'm going to press F. Okay. Do the same thing over here. Fill in all of these. Fill in the rest with regular blocks. Then I can subdivide it in the inside. So this is all the space we have to work with. Well, let's see. Inside we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 full sections. So that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. End of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. End of 8. So this would be the middle right here, and it's not even, which is, I mean, it is even, but that's just how that is. What if we split it a different way? What if we had it where this section in the middle is part of its own thing? How do I want to do this? What if we do it like this? Where it's like 2 sections? Or do we want to do 3? 1, 2, 3. Then we have a segment in the middle. 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Segment in the middle. After how many blocks? Okay, on the third, not the second. 1, 2, 3. Third. 1, 2, 3. Third. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's relatively decent. If that ends up being a problem, I'll try to fix it later, but, well, whatever. Okay. Just using that as a reference. Hindenburg moment. Hey, E, what's up? Or Ricarius, what's up? We are making a double airship here. I tried making the front. The front is not good. I've tried 3 different things to try to make it look smooth. I could not get it to look smooth, so I'm just gonna blow that off till later. In the meantime, I'm trying to find out how much this thing can float. So I'm gonna have to fill in all of this to get it airtight. Then we can put the helium in. I'm not gonna put any weapons on it. It's just gonna be a decorative sort of leisure, luxury airship sort of thing. So, I have another one kind of like that, but it's old. I don't even know if I will have enough lift for what I want to do, but I've been building only out of alloy so far, so we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I could try putting weapons on it, like I could make a militarized and a non-militarized version, but the platform itself is not really a militarized platform. It's just going to be a gondola hanging between 2 zeppelins. The thing is, it's just such a big target that it's probably going to get blasted out of the sky if I try to make it a military vehicle. I mean, I can make it like an anti-submarine thing, but you can make smaller airships to do that. Could just make it a floating missile platform. Just hopefully send enough missiles at it, but can't really outrun much. Because I don't know how I'm going to do the thrust with this. That's my main concern. Anyways, but I am going with the whole design of, like, having an interior chamber where it's, like, the bags, the gas bags or whatever inside the skin, and this is the skin. So, we'll see. If I need to, I could get rid of the outer walls on the skin, but that's hopefully shouldn't be necessary. Alright, so then we go to air, get our helium pumps. Where are they? There they are. Alright, let's go. Make sure it's facing the right way. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's facing the right way, but still. Just gonna do this. Alright. Now is it filling? Come on, you can do it. How much height do we get? Some. What height is it at? $280. Not as much as I was hoping for. I mean, we could fill the skin as well, but like, I want to try to make something that actually is designed like a proper airship. You know, that is higher up than I thought originally. It's not bad. We have stuff to work with here. I forgot that this thing is large compared to most of the other airships I've built. How do I want to do this? I still want to try to make something nice looking for the wall here. Or the outer section of the skin. I could do the poor man's thing. Or I could try again. Alright, so I'm just gonna experiment now. We're building an airship once it was mad. Well, I'm just looking into building it to look pretty. I'm not building it to be a good design, you know? Because if I build it to be a good design, I'm gonna fail anyways, so I might as well just temper my expectations. That's not really what I'm going for. I'm going for an offset. So I'm gonna try building using the offsets. Is that not what I'm going for? Oh, I already did it. Okay. Did I even place these in the right thing? 3, 2... I think I did it right. Do I repeat it here? So you have to meet in the middle. Like that. So I have to meet in the middle from here as well. Yes, okay, this is starting to work. I just want this to have a smooth... All I want is for it to have a smooth sort of transition. That's all I want. Day after day, your whole life's a brag. The powers to be just breathe down your neck. Okay, a good song, but not right now. Let's see. This is not a karaoke stream. I don't know if I've ever done a full karaoke stream before. That could be worth looking into, maybe. Because then it always leaves me with this problem here, to where there's always a part I can't do. Like, this section here just can't be done normally. Well, I guess I'll just keep going. Because then there's this section with this part. I have to, like, push it in. I don't even know how I would try to work with this. How about I don't? How about I just give up? I think that would be smart. I think giving up would be smart. So I don't know how I would do that. What if I don't try anything special? What if I give up completely? Let's give up completely. Yeah, let's give up completely. There. Now it's just a tube. Then if I simplify everything down to just 1 meter slopes, that's all we're going to do. We're not going to try to make it look nice or anything. It's just going to be 1 meter slopes down the whole way. This will probably get messed up too, but maybe then it'll be easier to hodgepodge? Maybe? Well, let's keep going. See if how far we can push this. See, because then it'll just go in like this again. Alright. What are you up to right now? If you're still watching, E, what are you up to right now? Doing more WoW or something? I watched another one of those, Asmongold reactions to hardcore deaths. Those were funny. And it's always weird seeing the one where it's the person that survives, where everyone's, like, thought they probably should have died. It's just like, well, at least that one guy got out safe. Crusader Kings 3. Interesting. Never really played any Paradox Grand Strategies myself. I have Hearts of Iron 4, but I played the tutorial for 10 minutes and decided to do something else because I didn't have the time. Elder Kings 2 updated. I'm guessing that's a mod? How the hell do I fix this? Could I do some bullshittery? But, like, even the bullshittery would rely on more blocks than I have right now. What if I did something weird? Like this? No. Gonna have to just bullshit the rest. Can I even keep going with it is the problem. That's the question. Well, what if I can, like, do something here where it's less? Well, then that would just go straight. Whatever, I'm just gonna keep going until it won't let me. Let's see. Elder King. Oh, it's a total conversion mod that turns CK3 into Elder Scrolls. Oh, with all the Tamriel and everything. So it's CK3, so it's easier to learn than Hoi 4. Oh, well, that's interesting. Although I'd have to see. I don't know how much it is. I don't have much budget for games right now. It'll be worth looking into, though. Now, if I could just get that section messed with. Does it look even enough? It does. Now, how can I keep this going, maybe? That may be all I have to do. Well, I don't know. I don't want to speak. Nope, nope, there's this section. Never mind, we're gonna have to do it all over again. Because then we have this part. Now how did I do it? I had to connect it. If I just had to keep going. Keep going. Keep going, connect them. I need to finish that Empire Total War campaign I was playing as Poland. I finally got past a part. I had a weird thing where it crashed whenever I tried to siege a certain city, but I did an auto-resolve that got me a decent outcome for it, so I just decided to keep going after that. And then I ended up taking Sweden's capital through a bunch of jank. The main thing is, in the mod I have and in the game in general, because the mod I have increases like the size like of units to where a mortar company would have 6 mortars instead of 4. But the main thing that was interesting was that it really showed that mortars are king in a mod like that. Since I can finally unlock Carcass Shot, and Carcass Shot is so OP. Just melting units, especially on walls, because again, the Empire Total War AI was never that good. But I also ended up seeing that pretty soon coming out, there's going to be another Total War game, Pharaoh or whatever. But I heard that like no one has confidence in it because of all of the game companies' failings in the past. And I kind of agree with them. Like, I never bought the China one, but like honestly, I don't know if I'm... Because it seems like they're trying to charge it for a full price thing when it seems more like a stopgap game rather than a full experience that's worth that price tag, but I don't know. Seems like they could put more effort if they wanted to. Why don't they have the transition slopes I want? Whatever, I may just have to BS this part. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably just have to BS this part. What would be the best way to BS this? Yeah, I can't do anything. I'm just gonna have to... Okay, let me try something. First off, I'll have to enclose the whole thing. But I don't want anything to get stuck in here either, because if I did that, get messed up. Or I could hodgepodge. Like this, maybe? I don't know. Here, we'll just do it for now. Have some weird looking pattern like that, maybe. Yeah, that'll have to do. That doesn't look terrible. Thought it would look worse, it just looks kinda weird. Whatever, I don't care enough. Don't care enough. Now I can copy it over. The question is how. I could use it on an axis, I guess? I could use the center like this as an axis. Wipe the prefab. Shrink it back down. So that's the height I'm going for. Would 21 work? Oh my god, wait, did I do this wrong? Okay, I almost did this wrong. Before I mess that up completely, I need to remember it's like this. I almost made a huge mistake. My god. That would have been embarrassing. Okay. There we go. Let me save. One more block of height. 23 width. Is the length enough? Maybe. Did that do it? Did that make it properly? I think it did. Oh, yes, please. Oh, yes, please. Then all I need to do, copy it to this side, is just make this. Prefab, wipe, turn it upside down, extend the height. There we go. Beautiful. Indeed, yeah. Alright, yeah, I just want to save time. I don't care if the thing looks the best, I just want it to be workable. Wait, did I not capture it? I did not capture it. Okay, we captured it. Boom. There we go. Okay. There, it's there. It doesn't look very good, but it's something. And we have this entire space at the front. This is the catwalk right here. So do I want to make another bag in the front to help with stability? Oh, it did a wacky design on the inside. Yeah, that's a wacky... Okay, that's a legacy from the weird jank. I can get rid of this part. Thankfully, I can remove the jank more easily since the mirror is on a different section. So that's not as bad of a thing as I thought it would be. There we go. Let me remove this on the other side, too. Wait a minute. What happened here? Why is it messed up on the bottom? Did it not copy the whole thing on the bottom? Well, I mean, I guess I can manually fill in the rest. Not a perfect... I guess I didn't make it tall enough. Whatever. Nothing too damaging. There we go. Then I can remove all this jank from the inside. And finally get to work on the interior proper. Oh, I haven't actually taken the shot I poured earlier. You know what that whole craze of, like, those gacha game devs making gacha games for every type of vehicle in history? I'm surprised no one's made, like, a gacha game for, like, Zeppelins or something. Where, you know how there's one for warships, like Azur Lane or Cancol or whatever? What if someone made one of those, like, gacha games for, blimps and Zeppelins and something, where they personify them? That could be I don't know. That's probably stupid. But, I don't know. I'm surprised no one has yet, honestly. Oh, you know, you didn't hear any of that. Hey, Mr. Pickle, welcome to the stream. I'm building a Zeppelin. It's two, but they're connected. I'm gonna build, like, a big gondola underneath. We just finished the, center. I think I'm gonna try to add, like, another gas bag on the end here on each side, just to give it a bit more buoyancy. How do I want to do this? Do I want the entire front to be it? No, I want it to be self-contained still. Also, it's funny, the way you said that, Pickle, it sounded like, it reminded me of the, one meme where it's like, "Hey, you, shut your mouth and look at my ward." That one song where it was like, Loads of Money, I think it was called. Loads of Money! I don't know, if you've never heard that one. I can't play it on stream because it's copyright, but, it's funny. Alright, we'll wrap this around the side. And I want to make a balcony here with a railing. Loads of money! I heard nothing if you heard something. Nothing. Yep, fair enough. You're so true after this. Yeah. See, yeah, he knows what I'm talking about. Loads of money! They sampled, like, ABBA and other stuff in it. It was funny. Loads of funny! Am I making this too wide, almost? Extra thick. Whatever. Look, if your Zeppelin isn't extra thick, then what are you doing? Oh wait, no, we're not getting into that conversation again. We just got out of it. Anyways, pull up my railings here. I do like that the game does have decent-looking decorative railings. That is nice. Although, is there a way... I may have to make one of them decorative just because... Or, like, non-physical, due to the way they have to rely on another block to be placed properly. But, whatever. In fact, I could use something else here, too. Have I watched Idiocracy? I have not. I don't really watch a lot of movies or TV, honestly. But again, I've heard enough about it. Like, I heard that, that movie used Crocs before they were a thing. Like, that movie kind of, like, if not popularized, at least, like, jumped on the trend of Crocs before they became a big thing, and other weird stuff like that. So yeah, I think I'll go like this. So 3 blocks from the inside, maybe. Or I can make it uneven at the top. That could be easier. Give me more to work with. Let's see. Isn't Idiocracy the one about the guy who got cryo-frozen and in a future full of dumbasses? I think that's what it was about. Well, I didn't know about the cryo-freezing part, I just knew it was a future where everyone was stupid. Well, more stupid than they are now, somehow. I doubt it, but still. I think they think of water crops with Gatorade. Oh my god. Yeah, that sounds like a funny movie premise. If I get the chance to watch it, I don't know what it's on, like if it's a streaming service thing or not, but whatever. Which one was this? Wasn't this? Oh, it was one of Maurice's themes. I remember this one. They keep pushing it on this side. Let's see. Had electrolytes though, Lama. I think you saw it on Netflix. I don't know if I still have it, because if it would just be something my parents have that I would also have. I may still have Netflix. In fact, yeah, because that was what I was watching Knight Rider on. Back in... Oh, God. I stopped watching that a while ago, because that was back before I went to Dollywood. Last time I watched an episode of Knight Rider, I never finished it, was, oh, God. It was on Netflix, but it was in a hotel room the night before I ended up going to Dollywood, last summer. God, that was such a long time ago. Just realized I'm gonna have to copy all this shit over. Shit. Well, I guess I don't care. Wow, that's interesting, but I sure don't care. There we go. Then I just have to wrap it up here, and I can just copy it over. I don't even have to think about it. This build needs as little thinking as I can get. The less thinking, the better. And YouTube paused my music. Thanks, YouTube. Very cool. Oh, wait a minute. Will it let me play this one? I think so. Well, I don't know. I want to see if it'll let me play this one. This is a Siva Gunner rip that I thought was hilarious, but it has, I think Backstreet Boys in it. Not Backstreet Boys. God, who is this? Or, One Direction, maybe? I don't know. I don't listen to them, obviously. But, it was a Siva Gunner rip that had, it took... I may have explained this before, but it took, a certain song. It took, like, a song from them, You Don't Know You're Beautiful. I forgot if that was One Direction or not. But that song's 4/4 time. And it shoved it into 3/4 time. It completely changed the entire... Oh, God, what's the term? Time signature. And shoved it into 3/4 time to mash it up with a song from a Toho game. Like, from Violet Detector. But, so yeah, they basically turned it into a waltz. I don't know how the Ripper did it, But that's what they did. So let me see. It should let me do it because it messed with the song so much that I don't think YouTube's algorithm will be even able to fundamentally find out what the song was. But, still. Pickle says, I got used to dinner. Is that a cat? What emoji is that? Is that a cat? Ma, there's a weird fucking cat outside. But, anyways. What's my favorite SFM animation? Probably, I don't know if it was SFM, but probably the original Team Fabulous 2 by Kitty0706, God rest his soul. But, anyways, this is that rip I was talking about. And they had to cut some of the lyrics. Like, a few words. Like, just the fact that they shoved it into that time signature blows me away. Look at that. Or listen to that. Just into a straight-up waltz. God damn. Okay, so we got that section. Let's get the other section. Okay, there's that one, and then and I think it did it properly on the other side, too. Okay, did it work? I think it worked. Pickle says Emsis Blue and the Putis Trilogy. Was the Putis Trilogy like the Putis Engage or whatever it was? Because I think I watched that a while back. I liked what that did for it with all the unique filming and like the referential jokes where they had like the thing where the black bars are on the screen and then it cuts to the next scene and you can see someone wheeling away a cart that has the black bars where the camera would be or something. Like the filming jokes. Like, that was the funniest thing that I took notice of for that animation. And I've still never watched Emesis Blue, mainly because I've seen people, like, posting those memes where it's like the SpongeBob roller coaster thing, where they're like, oh, this is one of the scariest animations of all time, and then below it is, like, the gif of SpongeBob and Patrick on the kiddie coaster going, whoa, on, like, the tiny little hill or something. So it's just like, well, that's the sentiment that, no, I don't know if I'm gonna watch it right now. I may still watch it later, but who knows. It's buried somewhere in my Watch Later playlist. That's the problem. It's buried somewhere in my Watch Later playlist, but there's so many things in my Watch Later playlist that, like, I don't know. It's hard to get to. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So the fourth one here is where I want to go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. How did I connect it on this side? I guess I didn't connect it on that side. Whatever. Let's see. Who Disengage was amazing. Yeah, I agree. I'm a wuss, so it was scary to you. Hello, Eco Fun Times. Welcome to the stream. Slow down, you're You're typing too fast. It's like one of those warnings you get playing like Pokemon Go or whatever, where it's like, you're going too fast, and you have to click the I'm a passenger button. I wish they had a second button that says, like the booze cruising button, like, I'm cracking open another beer as we speak. Like, you can press that instead of saying I'm a passenger. It's my God-given right, damn it. If God had wanted me to live, he would not have created a heart attack. Alright, let's see. Oh, did I do it wrong? Guys, I think I did it wrong. I'm afraid we're gonna have to kill this guy. Oh. So wait, so this block is the one that has the downslope on it, and if I go backwards... This is also the one that has the downslope. What, did I not go far enough? I'm trying to figure out how far I need these struts to go. I mean, I could just keep extending this side, but whatever. Here, I'll just keep extending it this way. Pickle said I had to clear up my watch later playlist because it got up to 500 videos and I started to add videos that I already had in it and they weren't showing up. Well, funny enough, you think that's bad. What's my watch later playlist currently at? Mine's currently at, I think... Let me look. Wait, one sec. I need to figure... I want to know this. 2,600. Almost 2,700. So, yeah, I would want to, like, I used to be able to listen to a lot more, but now I'm playing a lot more games where I can't more easily listen to stuff in the background, or, like, even at work, I can only listen to music, because if I listen to something that isn't music, it'll distract me from my work, so it really is harder otherwise. So, what I don't get is, why is this thing angling downwards? I don't get it. Theoretically, the weight should be equal. It should be equally distributed. Why is this thing leaning one direction? Oh, Pickle, what are you talking about? Pickle, are you okay? Pickle, what's going on? You good? Oh, is it the walkway? Really? Is it the one walkway that's making this not... Come on. And I may want to actually duplicate that, or at least put the design somewhere else. Do I want 2 catwalks? Maybe. How far was this one? So from the center of this, it's 1, 2, 3, start of 4. 1, 2, 3, start of 4. Okay. For this, 1, 2, 3, start of 4. And it didn't duplicate, because I'm an idiot. Does that mean this side didn't duplicate? Okay, wait, it did. What? Hey, you gonna duplicate? Okay. That's strange. We'll make these gondola cars here in the center. These will be like engine pods, basically. 4 of the main ones. Kind of like this. Save the vehicle. So I think we have a solid foundation for an airship here. Pickle, are you okay? Are you having a stroke? Call ambulance. Also, what? Okay, I don't get why this is all weird. These should be theoretically even. Don't know why they're not. Forgot I'm gonna need a way to get down from these catwalks down to the actual main part of the craft. Could have like a stairway, maybe? Like instead of part of this is like a stair? we have like a double stair here. That could probably be a good idea. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. Okay. So this is where we would want that final section. And this time, instead of having it be a regular strut, we're going to have this be stairs. Oh, and they were in the wrong place anyway, so... Alright, so decoration... Stairs. Do I want them to be regular stairs, or do I want them to be these stairs? Probably these stairs. Just so they have a handrail. Don't want OSHA getting on my ass now, do I? No, sir. That's why whenever a bunch of animals are brought into one place, it's called a zoo! Sorry. Okay, Pickle, I get the picture. You don't have to spam more emojis. That's getting a little annoying. You don't gotta do that. There, now we have 2 sets of these, just in case. Then I need to mess with how it interacts here, have it get up to this section. I guess I'll just have to repeat this. There we go. Have to put a door here. Make the door here. We can enclose this section. Like so. There we go, that's much better. Now you actually have a way to get in. Then I'll need a stairway on each side. Probably overthinking this, but whatever. There's no easy way to get up here, is there? This is where the door is. Did I ever enjoy Terratech? I played it a bit. I don't think I played it after the end of last stream, but that's not because I didn't like it. I just wanted to play other stuff. Because right now, my main focus is getting that. Wait, why is this not? What happened here? Why is this not a thing? This should be finished. What's going on here? But I was focusing on more Minecraft and like getting the wiki updated and stuff. What's going on here? Why is this not finished? How am I gonna do this? Do I want this to go down like that? I may have to. Here, let me get this fixed. Okay, now there's theoretically a way to get up there. On this side. I need another way to get up there on the other side. And this section has the door right here. right after I get past, that's when I need to go up. Again, if my thing ain't walkable, I don't want it. I don't care. Has to be walkable. Most of the craft I build, unless they're tiny, have to be walkable. It's just one of my little pet peeves. I want to be able to explore something. There we go. Well, then this part is not fully... I'll just have to leave it like this. Safety, inspector be damned. Have to fix it on this side too. Yeah, that won't work. There we go. Are we good? We should be good for now. Give it a save. Then we should be done with the top of the airship. You're gonna head to bed. All right, good. You have a good night. Thank you for joining the stream. See you next time. Now that the boring part is done, well, we still have to figure something out. We have to figure out how we want to do the propulsion. So, air propulsion. I wish there was just a simple propeller. Please for the love of God, give us a simple propeller. Because of this... Or didn't they give... They gave us something weird, didn't they? I don't know. A propeller hub. Alright, so, do they have to face forward, or do they have to face back? That's what I don't get. You can only have one hub. They look weird. These things, they just look weird. I don't know. Make me confused. What way does it push? I guess either way, we'll put him on this. We'll put him, like, mirrored. Alright, so we have these propellers. Hope the AI can control them properly. Then we'll want turning propellers. Do I want those? I'll just have them on the sides like this. Oh, I can't have them straight there or else they won't be full efficiency. I see. I see how you want me to do it. How do I want to do it? Maybe like that? Enough for the hub, and then the two spokes. We'll see. Really? Can I not have it, like, face the other way? Well, let me restart it then. What if I add an extra 2 blocks? Really? Well, how much clearance do you need? Oh my god. How goddamn far out do you need this to be? Here, let's go this far out just to exaggerate it. Is that how much space you need? Damn you. Why? Why? Alright, I don't care anymore. I don't care. I'm just gonna build it right next to it. 1 block away. You want me to care? No, I don't care. It's gonna be that much efficiency no matter what. I don't care. So all I want is 6-axis movement. That's all I care for. So the thing is, I want crew quarters to be a certain place, and then I want the rest to be a certain place. Top floor will be observation and passengers. Bottom floor will be, well, I'll think about it. But another save. Now, preferably I would want a full, one side of the craft to be like a full-sized observation area. Maybe the rear of the craft? Maybe we'll just do something simple like this. Don't want it to be too complicated. Which side is heavier? That side is, so I guess we could have the front be glass, since the glass is probably lighter. Let me skip the rest of the song. I know this one song goes on a little longer than it should. Which one is this? Oh yeah, wait. Have I heard this one before? I thought I had. Oh yeah, it's a black and white remix. Forgot this is one of the ones for one of the harvest goddesses. Huh. So if the goal is 2 floors, could have a theater, but it had to be a little condensed. So this is the heavier side. They're gonna get the glass observation deck. And it's the front, so it makes sense to be more aerodynamic. What if we do a nice sloping one, too? That'll be cool. There we go. Well, now I'm thinking. Do I want to... I may have the observation deck try to look different. May have to work on this later. Do I want to copy this part over to the other side? Because the goal is having like a wraparound observation deck that you can view under. But then I want a second floor. Do I want a 2-story observation deck gathering place? That could work. Like a massive one. In that case, let me work from the middle and go out. We'll have rooms be maybe 4 blocks tall. Where it's like that. If it was 3 instead, it'd be slightly less impressive, but it would save on some weight. Still a good amount of viewing area. It'd just be condensed a little. Not what I wanted. Okay, there. That's what I was going for. Yes. That's what I was going for. You don't need the largest area. Especially if it is going to be 2 floors. Yeah, I could see that working, honestly. It's the other side. The front, I want the nice-looking observation deck. The back, I want to have the other weird thing. Back, I want, like, an external deck. But I want to see if this thing can maneuver in the meantime. So I'm going to put just a temporary control area. So control. Vehicle controller. Then I want an AI. Or... let's see, we can be stationary, we can strafe. We cannot control altitude. We can turn on the spot, we can reverse, and we can fly. So, I guess circle. And then maneuver would be 6 axis. Well, no. Hovercraft. Is there hover? Hover control using the hover axis is required. Well, we can hover. Well, what else would I use? Maybe just ship or tank? Instead of 6 axis or hover. So it's an air vehicle. Then I need some sort of engine. Let's try this. Temporary control. Then let's have it go here. Fleet move. Where's fleet move mode? Looks like it can move pretty well. Yeah, looks like it moves well enough. If I wanted it to do this, it would engage, yes. Okay, so it can maneuver properly. There we go. Is there a way to set, like, combat altitude or something? What is our current altitude? 280. Should be... let's go 300. Well, this is working properly. There we go. Turn off the AI. Alright. I like this. I like this a lot, actually. So the maneuver is good. At this point, let's see, we're going for 2 hours here. I think I'm alright for now. What I'm gonna do, I may end up ending this stream here, and maybe just doing other stuff tonight. And I'll see what happens, what progress I can make in the meantime. But, other than that, yeah, this probably was going to be a slightly shorter stream to begin with, too. So, right. Either way, hope you all have a good rest of your night. Thank you all for joining, and for those who be watching the stream later, we got a good start here to this craft. So.